Hello guys, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. I thought because of my recent 100th video celebration competition where I handed out ETS2, a copy of that game, I thought I would do a video to talk about this game because of that. And well done again, Endless Naraku, good job there for winning that game. Yeah, so basically I'm going to quickly show you how to install mods first. I'm going to empty my recycle bin because it seems to have a lot of crap in it. And basically you go to your library, go to Documents, go to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and go to the mods folder. Now this is where you put all of your mods. Now I'm not going to talk about all the mods I have installed, but I have two major mods installed here. One is called Project Realism. It's pretty awesome. Now you can just very easily Google ETS2 project and it's even going to fill that in for me. Project Realism, and here we go. This is Project Realism. It's a pretty awesome mod. It just adds some more realism, funnily enough. You know what I mean? Makes it a bit more realistic. It adds quite a lot into the game, and I think it's pretty awesome. I like it a lot. And then the only other major mod I'm using is called Truck Shop. So ETS2 Truck Shop, and again it's going to fill it in for me because I think I typed that before. Version 1.8. So there you go. This is the other thing I'm using. It just adds lots of customization options into the game, which is pretty cool. Now I think they're the two major mods I'm using. I am using some other, but like I said, I'm not going to go over every single mod. I think really it's up to you guys to decide which mods you like, and then you just extract them here into the mod folder. It's very easy. Like, this game is very mod friendly. You just need to make sure, I would not recommend you have more than say 15 or 20 mods at a time. Otherwise they're probably going to start crashing the game, unless you want to spend a long time trying to work out that kind of stuff. Okay, so basically just for general mod, just type in ETS2 mods, obviously. I mean, this has got an obvious thing, and then you just have all these websites, and you can have a look through the websites and find, whoa, what is this? Who would want to drive this ugly truck? A convertible truck. And that's a really bright idea, to have this right where your line of sight is, so you're going to be crashing into all the cars. Nice job, guys. But yeah, you can use these websites to search through and find mods that you like. They have good things here on the right hand side, lots of different kind of filters. So maybe I think, ooh, I want to drive the game on a different map. So you see here we've got all these different maps. Like, some of these are just like a mod to add to improve the default map, and some of them are for completely new areas. So there's a Brazilian map here, there's a Romanian map, or like I said, this one is like Europe but rebuilding it, so adding more stuff. So there's a lot of content here, but it's a very personal thing. I think that people like different elements in their game, so I would just say search through these, find the ones that you like and install, and have fun. Let's play the game. As you can see, I'm using the webcam to show you guys my gear stick, steering wheel and my track IR. I thought that would be nice, because in my other Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos I didn't use a webcam. That's me, well, that's cool, yay. It's not actually me, but it's kind of the representation of me in this game. That is my truck, a Scania R truck, which I like. As you can see, I've added already some things from the Truck Shop version 8.1 mod. It's pretty cool. So I'm not sure where I am in the game. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look to see where I am. I think I might be in Holland, actually. I think I might be in Rotterdam in Holland, if I remember rightly. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to Job Market, see what there is on offer in the freight market. If I click on Rotterdam, it will just tell me what's available. I don't want anything too long, because I don't want a mega long video, as you can imagine, because, you know, I like to try and keep these videos relatively short. Okay, let's try this one to Cambridge. Okay, so it should be all on my GPS. You have to bear with me with the gears because I'm not very good at driving a truck, like with truck gears obviously. Now I'm in Europe, so I need to remember that I'm in Europe and to drive on the right side of the road. Literally. But yeah, like I'm not used to truck gears very well, so you have to bear with me. And I just went the wrong way. Let's do a little bit of a turnabout here. See, this is what happens when you talk too much, guys. You go the wrong way. And why am I revving crazy there? This is just what I was talking about. You have to bear with me with the gears because a truck gears is a lot harder than a car gears, or I would say that when you're used to car gears and you go to like truck gears, they're very different. A truck has got somewhere between I think 13 or 14 gears roughly. That's just a rough guess. If anyone really knows, you can let me know. But yeah, so it's much harder than a regular car because in a car you will basically go down gears when you slow down more than you would in a truck, because obviously a car usually only has 5 gears, so you kind of don't have to go down so many gears, and this is where I need to go, guys. So I will probably do quite a lot of derps in this video where I rev the engine and whoa boy and go down way too many gears. You'll just have to, what am I doing? I am failing already. I'm going totally the wrong way already. Okay, no fear, no fear. There I was talking about gears and I totally messed that up. Let's go right. I think we can go right here to get back to there. But yeah, and also because I'm using a gear stick and it's obviously a gear stick that's designed for cars, not trucks. So therefore I only have 7 available gear slots. But in this game, what they do is I'm using an option. They have several options, and the option I'm using is called the splitter option. Wow. And the splitter option means that the gears will go up every 2 gears. So it goes from gear 1 to gear 3 to gear 5 and so on. So it's not perfect because it means it misses out gears, but I find it's the best solution to try to use my car gear stick in a truck. Okay, so we're here finally. That was a bit of a derp already, wasn't it? How far away is that one? That one's really far away. Okay, let's do this one. We're going to Cambridge. So, yeah, it's kind of funny that as soon as I started talking about gears and derping with gears, I straight away started to do massive revs and derps. So, yeah, you'll have to bear with me. Like I said, I find truck gears are not as... They don't really seem to come to me as naturally as car gears, and I always seem to go down way too many gears and rev the engine like crazy. So apologies in advance. That's it. Let's have a look at our trailer before we set off. Oh, we've got a nice big trailer with a digger on the back. Wicked. That looks pretty sweet, eh? So let's go. And we're going right. And I'm going to try to go the right way this time and not fail as hard as I just did back there. Okay, I'm still driving on the right hand side of the road, I believe. And we're going right. Yay. Let's see if we can pull out here without failing. No cars coming. Yay, we're cruising. Already got a speeding offence. That's funny. I've already got a speeding offence. Literally at 1 minute into the journey and I got a speeding offence. I usually drive this game semi-seriously in that I don't really care about speeding offences. I thought I was going to overtake that car, but no. I you know, I don't care so much about speeding offences, really. If I end up with a few, it's not a big deal. I do drive relatively, like, realistic, but sometimes I'll do some crazy overtaking around blind corners just to kind of spice it up, you know, because I kind of feel that if I just drive 100% realistically all the time, you know, it takes a little bit of fun out of the craziness. So I know there are some other people out there that will do full-on realistic runs where they do everything realistically. I do follow the traffic lights though. Don't pull out, don't pull out, thank you. I thought I was pretty sure. You see what I mean? I'm gonna go for this guy. Come on, we can do it. Scania power. Yeah, look at that. Scania beats Volvo. And I'm gonna okay, that was funny. I was like cruising and I totally was not paying attention. Oh, don't crash. Oh. Okay, it's alright, it's just a little scrape, guys, don't worry. That's why you got trailers, you know, you're supposed to scrape the trailers. But I was cruising, like, chatting away, and then I suddenly saw a tight right-hand corner. So I was like, oh no, oh crap. Like, trying to slow down quickly. So that was a bit of a fail. Like I said, I'm going to fail in this video. This is not MLG truck driving. Don't try this at home. And like I said, you know, these kind of trailers, you're supposed to scrape them. It gives them that more realistic kind of look. Okay, we're going to the Europort. So then we're going to go to UK. So I hopefully won't have the issues with mixing up which side of the road to drive on. So, where are we going? I believe we want to go to this one, Harwich. I believe. Yay. Oh, it's night time. It's night time. Okay. Let's make sure I'm full beam. And let's head off. I hope I don't start getting tired. That would kind of suck. Okay, right. Mr. Volkswagen Golf. Don't get in my way. There's no cars coming the other way. All good. Left turn. And why am I'm indicating in all the wrong places. Driving at night in this game is kind of cool. You know, I do like it. Right, so we're going to Cambridge, guys. We are going to Cambridge. Has anyone ever been to Cambridge before? You know what? Oh, another speeding offence. Lol. I don't think I've ever been to Cambridge, or if I have, I've maybe only ever been once, and a long time ago. I don't remember ever going to Cambridge. I mean, why would you go to Cambridge? I don't know. I'm sure it's a lovely place. So, I was looking at the SCS blog recently, and they are bringing out a new DLC, or the first DLC, which I believe will be a map, Eastern European map. It looks pretty cool. They said on their blog that they're very happy with it. They think it's the best scenery they've ever done. So if you can see how good the scenery is in this, like, on this map that they did, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a pretty nice map. But obviously I believe it's a paid for DLC, so if you don't want to be spending any money, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can use the modded maps to get more content for free. So yeah, there you go. That's the great thing with any games that have a lot of mods, or have that kind of support for mods, because it means that you... Do I need to be in the left lane here? Let's go in the left lane just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, then it means you get a lot of free content if it's a game that has lots of mods, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, and the other thing that I wanted to talk about in this video was, you know how I did a video ages ago saying about World of Trucks, they're going to do a patch, and I indicated way too early there. they're doing a patch which they call World of Trucks, which I thought meant it was going to be like a multiplayer thing for this game, where you could drive with your friends on a server and it would be like multiplayer. However, a guy commented on that video a few days ago, I think, and he said that actually the rumor is it's not actually going to be multiplayer in that way, but they're just going to add a patch which adds leaderboards and things like that, similar to what they did in Scania Truck Driving Sim. Now, I went back to the World of Trucks update they talked about on the SCS website, and I thought about it again, and I thought actually he could be right, because they didn't actually specifically say anything like the type of multiplayer that I was talking about. I think I just assumed, you know, I think I just read between the lines and assumed, and I think a lot of other people also assumed this, that that was the kind of update it was. But reading it back again, and that's my third speeding offence, reading it back again, it makes me think there is a possibility that it could be what this guy is talking about, and it just be like leaderboards and social aspects, that kind of stuff. And if it is, I am going to be slightly disappointed. I think in the end, in the end, SCS will add some kind of multiplayer to this game in the end. But the thing is, they've actually said in the past they only want to add it when they know they can do it in a good way, like a high quality way, which, you know, fair enough. A lot of people are like really wanting that kind of like multiplayer in this game, but you know, I give them credit that they didn't try to rush in this feature in a bad way. At least they say they're waiting. So it's like they will have it eventually, but it might take a while. It might take longer than you expect. But I do think that is in the big picture, in their big kind of plan for this game. If anyone has any varying opinions, then please can you let me know in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to hear your ideas about that. But I think that that's what they're going to do in the long term. I mean, I'm having lots of fun with this game still without multiplayer. Multiplayer would be awesome. Of course it would be awesome. But I think we need to be patient. It's almost like SCS are like the opposite of UIG. UIG do have some great ideas for games, but they usually release their games very buggy. And they also like they will add in the multiplayer when it's really laggy and stuff. So yeah, at least with SCS, excuse me, at least with SCS they do, certainly with this game at least, they do like to wait until, you know, they didn't release, for example, like ETS2, a lot of people were excited for this game, but they didn't rush the game out. They could have been, you know, it would have been a very kind of tempting thing for them to rush the game out, but they didn't. Like every update they had on this game while they were developing it, there were so many comments like, when's it going to come out? We can't wait for it to come out. Please, can you have it out now? And all this kind of stuff. There was a lot of pressure on them for this game, but they didn't rush the game. They only released the game when they were happy. And okay, it was not a bug-free game, but if you were to compare this game to Agricultural Sim 2013, for example, I mean, there's no comparison. This game did have some kind of errors and bugs, but they quickly had most of it patched out, and it was never really to the point where it was unplayable. Whereas Agricultural Sim 2013, I love the idea for that game, great game, but unfortunately they released it really buggy. It's like a year after, well, I think it's not quite a year after release, like 8 months or something. The game is much improved, but even now it still has some kind of annoying little bugs. This game right now, never get any bugs. Like, I very rarely get bugs, very rarely get any. Well, the game for a start never ever crashes. I don't think I've ever, well, the only time it crashes, I'll have to correct that statement. The only time this game will crash is when you overload it with mods and things like that. When it's vanilla, it will never crash, pretty much. So that's, for a starter, I mean, Agricultural Sim 2013 still has some weird things where it will randomly crash from time to time. Not as much these days, but yeah, there's no real kind of comparison. So yeah, at least they won't release the multiplayer until it works well. So that's good. So I'm going to try not to be too downhearted if the next, if this World of Trucks update is not the multiplayer update we'd hope for. I'm going to try not to get too upset about that, and try to be patient. Excuse me. And again, I indicated way too early. Oh well. Whoa. Here we go. This is our turn off. We're going to Cambridge, remember? Let's try to slowly go down the gears. Not. Oh, there we go. We're good. Don't need to be indicating anymore. You have to be careful with this game when you try and drive fast in this game. When the truck gets to the limit, it will start to basically kind of feel like it's sliding a lot, and it will be very uncontrollable. Oh, that was actually quite a short journey, guys. We're already very close to our destination. Cool. That's good. Ooh, a field of sunflowers. Don't you just love it? I know I do. Right, let's cruise into town. We're going to get a speeding offence. Number 4, maybe? No, I did. Oh, yeah, we are probably. No, we're not. I did slow down a bit that time. I know that I said I don't usually. There you go. Speeding offence 4. Bong. Put it on the chalkboard, guys. Speeding offence 4. Now let's try to navigate Cambridge as nicely as we can. We don't want it to come across the news reports. Crazy truck driver in Cambridge, arrested by police, talking to himself, talking to guys. Oh, there. Oh, by the way, I find this game does sometimes freeze randomly. I think that's to do with all of the mods. I think that's to do with the mods. Or I think it gets worse when you have mods, but the game does occasionally freeze for a millisecond. I mean, maybe if I was to look into that, I might be able to fix that if I look into it, but I'm a bit lazy to fix that, really. It's not a big issue for me. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're so mean. He didn't let me go. Ford Focus didn't let me go. My goodness, and Honda guy didn't let me go either. They are mean. You guys are mean. Totally mean. Now, where's my thing? Here. Oh, there it is, on the right. Now, let's see if we can not fail while parking. I never, ever do the parking. Oh, see, this one is harder because they've got loads of boxes there, or pallets, or whatever it is, or crates even. But I never do the parking, the automatic parking. There is an option in this game to do automatic parking. I never do it. I mean, what's the point of automatic parking? How boring is that? It's part of the challenge of the game to do the reversing, you know? And what I do is I usually line it up like this and just kind of slowly ease it in. That sounded rude. I'm not talking about rude stuff here, guys. I'm talking about trucks and trailers. Manly stuff, but not rude stuff. Here we go. Just kind of slowly. Don't rush. You don't need to rush. Just, you know, take it nice and easy. And that's a little bit wonky, but hey, you can't have it all, can you? We might be able to straighten that up. We might be able to save that a bit. Maybe not. Never panic. Oh yeah, that is a bit wonky, isn't it? Never panic. You've got all the time in the world. Now, I've not exactly covered myself in glory here, have I? Usually I can reverse much better than this. But that was a little bit of a fail there. It's okay. People are allowed to fail. Hey, there you go. There we go. Okay. Let's go like that. So I got an excellent grade. I got some XP. That's all good. I'm gonna get loads of comments now. You suck at reversing, man. You suck. Like, YouTube is so brutal. You do anything wrong and you're gonna get a million comments. Like, you idiot! Why did you do that? You idiot! You know what I mean? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about this awesome game, you can leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.